Wasn't that you that said I don't want you here?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, can I ask why?
It's the only part of the forest left that didn't burn.
Oh,
It's
really? Yeah.
1 million acres burned. You will see the evidence of it on your way. You can drive all the way to the 44 and still see evidence. We have the only swath of this mountain that's still green. 10,000 people are coming here. 20,000 is it? There's no way there's not going to be a footprint left behind. I don't care how much cleaning, I don't care how careful you all are. It's impossible to say that there will not be a footprint left behind. It's impossible.
Right. So
the natives are opposed to you being here. This is that is their land. That's the only place left on that mountain that they can gather their medicine still. Their ancestors are buried there. You know, your group had a meet and greet in Susanville on Saturday. I'm sure you heard about it. It was all over Facebook. They disrespected us. They blatantly disrespected us.
Who's us? Are you part of the natives, or you're talking about the community?
The locals.
You, okay.
Yes.
You're part of the community. Okay.
I am part of the community. I live here. I pay property taxes. I've been a victim to 3 major fires up there, including the Dixie Fire, which I just told you about. I was up there a week ago as the gathering, people were just starting to gather up there.
That's when I got there.
It was already destroyed. It's already destroyed. The mountain needs to be burned to rid the mountain of what you guys are doing to it. And we can't afford any more fires. There's nothing that even if you guys left today, the damage is done. It's done. The disrespect that we've been shown is just not acceptable. It's just not acceptable.
I was on my way to that spring council, and I did hear, I heard the rumors, and I was like, I don't like the way that went either. I'm with you on that.
You know, rumor has it, I've not confirmed the rumor. Rumor has it that when they met at Roxy Pecona with the First Nations,
and with the law enforcement there present,
they were asked not to go to that area because it's the sacred spring. And that's exactly where they went.
They were asked not to.
They were asked not to. And that's exactly where they went.
Well, they were asked not to.
And that's exactly where they went, after being asked not to. Is that respectful? I mean, to me, it shows the highest level of disrespect. Look, I'm just as white as you are, okay?
I'm just going to listen. I'm not going to try to fight it.
Please don't, because we've heard all the justifications that I think any of us can handle at this point.
I asked you why, and you told me why, and I should just shut up and not argue. You're right. I heard why.
There isn't a justification for it. They're just.
Yeah, right.
What's the justification to going to native burial ground? What's the justification for going to native burial sites?
You want to hear it?
I do. I want to hear it.
Okay. So, they already told us that the original place, when we had that Roxy Pecona, I heard, this is just rumored, they already agreed that no, you're not going there for sure. Everybody agreed we're not going there. Wherever the original first place was.
It was in Modoc, the site of the gathering in 2004, which was left destroyed.
That's rumor.
It's not rumor. There are people here that have photographs of it. Were you there?
I'm not going to bite rumor.
Were you there?
I know what we do. When we leave, after a year later, now this is an exaggeration, true, but a year later after we leave, it will look like we were never there. That is an exaggeration. If you look for things, you will see that we were there. But it's pretty good.
So it's going to take a whole year before...
It takes a month for cleanup after the...
It's going to take a whole year for the elders to be able to gather their medicine again.
And on one hand, on the other hand, it's that...
Have you guys done...
Peter taught her as to what is freedom and what is not. And if somebody says it doesn't matter what they ask, we're claiming our freedom. And sorry if it steps on a few toes. That's all I can think of. We are claiming our freedom, and since we're free. Now, if the law enforcement said, no, you're not going there, then we're not going there. If the law said, we are law-abiding. I know it sounds funny, but if the law enforcement said you're not going there, you're not going there. If the Native Americans got together and said,
They did.
Yeah,
They've written letters. They've begged you. And you know what your people did? You mocked the Maidu because the federal government does not recognize them as a tribe.
But there's lots of individuals in our gathering, in our rainbow circle, who really want to have a good relationship with the Native Americans.
This isn't how it's happening.
Well, that's because we don't all get to have a say, and the ones that do get to have a say, well, they're the ones that made their say. This is what we're going to do. We have to have it in a national forest.
I thought you guys had new leadership, so why do people have a say? Why do certain individuals have a say over other people? I'm watching your Facebook posts. A lot of people are really facing serious moral dilemmas over this. And I'm sorry that they're facing the moral dilemma, but I think you all should be facing this dilemma. It's not right. It's already bad juju. All of it. It's all bad. Do you know that the elders...
20,000 people are going up there to pray for that land and for the world. How's that bad juju? So now, see,
because
my voice. It's not your fault, it's me.
Because you're shitting on people's great-grandparents.
No, we're not.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
It's not our intention.
There are unmarked graves up there. There are lots of unmarked graves up there.
Everywhere in the world are unmarked.
Do you know that the question Saturday at the meet and greet was asked by a native? My great-grandfather is buried up there. What are you going to do if you dig him up? And your great felon spokesperson, James Parisho, he's a convicted felon.
Oh, no, he's had a felony.
He's still a convicted felon.
I don't buy that jargon.
Okay.
He's not a felon anymore.
Have you seen his criminal record?
But it's confusing because...
The guy is dangerous. And he's your spokesperson.
Well, people change. The reason why he's not in prison now is because people change. Anyway, we're not going to agree. I get it.
You guys have a serious PR program. I mean, a serious PR handicap, disability.
We're claiming our freedom. If the law, the judges and everything said you can't go there, you can't go there. And all natives, no matter what it is, we have to say, there's reasons why we have laws to protect our freedom.
Because you deserve the land more than the natives do?
We all can share it. We can all share it.
So are you guys going to bring them medicine?
We are. We're praying.
Are you going to bring medicine to them?
We are welcoming everybody. Join our prayer circle. And we know when it is, the 4th of July, starting from sun up to noon, 20,000 people are going to be we're going to be praying for world peace, the world. You're welcome. You are so welcome.
I hope lightning strikes you all and you burn in hell up there.
We did pray for rain. We got a little bit.
I hope lightning strikes you all.